look confusing to you? It's a simple question for Albuquerque voters, but it certainly doesn't seem that way. And good evening. Phones at the city clerk's office are ringing off the hook. Albuquerque voters are flooding the lines, confused about the late-term abortion ballot.
Once you see that ballot for yourself, you might be scratching your head too. News 13's Cole Miller is live downtown with more.
Dean, Jessica, this is a sample ballot. It's what you'll see when you head to the polls. And as you can tell, it is wordy. It's very wordy. So we wanted to know why there was so much fine print for a simple for or against issue.
If you want to read the whole thing, you take hours and a magnifying glass.
Is it a ballot or an essay?
Very confusing, unnecessarily so.
That's how voters are describing the late-term abortion issue.
It is just cluttered and very hard to read in small letters.
It was maybe 10,000 words into it where you found what it was you were supposed to be saying for or against.
Albuquerque City Clerk Amy Bailey is hearing all about it.
People have been over the past couple of days calling, voicing concerns.
Early voting began yesterday for the initiative that would ban late-term abortions after 20 weeks, and confusion at the polls is starting to set in.
It seemed like they were trying to hide what it was we were voting for.
It's a wordy ballot filled with arguments and legal terms defining the ordinance.
It's a lengthy ballot. It's an entire proposed ordinance that's on the ballot.
Voters we spoke with wanted to know why.
The city council determined that the entire ordinance should be on the ballot so citizens understand that it is an entire ordinance that they're being asked to vote for or against.
Because the question is so lengthy and the text so small, Bailey's office made these posters to go up at polling sites across the city. A blown-up version, she says, is easier to read. But if you want to skip the headache altogether, Bailey says do your homework.
If you're in support of the proposed ordinance, you vote for. If you are opposed to the proposed ordinance, you vote against.
And a few people we spoke to are frustrated this whole election is even taking place. With lingering questions, an abortion ban would even survive a court fight. It's an extra burden for taxpayers and an unnecessary cost. Dean, back to you.
Cole, thank you. Bailey says early voting on the late-term abortion issue has been busier than the mayoral election. As of this afternoon, more than 3,700 people hit the polls. 3,400 people have sent in absentee